This podcast is intended for mature audiences only. We explore topics surrounding sexuality, intimate relationships, and related subjects in an open and candid manner. Please be advised that we are not licensed marriage or sex therapists, and the content shared here is for entertainment and informational purposes only. If you are under 18 years of age or prefer not to engage with discussions about sex, relationships, or mature language, we strongly recommend that you refrain from listening further. However, if you are of legal age and comfortable with this content, we invite you to settle in and enjoy the show.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Beyond Monogamy. I'm Adam.
And I'm Pris.
And, you know, as we sit here and start another beautiful Sunday episode, it is currently Saturday night
It is.
and we are recording a little bit late because we just got done playing. I'm just saying, we just got done playing. Normally we just get done having sex with each other. But we just got done having a little bit of fun.
Yeah. So we are going to talk about like our journey and how it's going
Yeah,
because
where we're at right now.
from the start of this podcast to now has been quite a journey for us.
Totally.
So everybody's been asking how was
Your date.
my date
How
that I
was your
had
date?
with this wonderful couple.
Yeah.
It was really nice. I'm kind of still on the excitement part of it.
Are you really?
I am, and I texted them today because they asked what we drink at Dutch Bros, and so he got exactly what you got
Okay.
and what you get, and he said it
Yeah.
was delicious.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
I
and
know how
she
to make
got
a drink.
something. She got something different. She got something different, but so they they texted me how our day was going, whatever. And I told them, I was like, dude, I don't know what it is about them, but attraction.
They got you
I'm
on the hook.
I'm allowing myself to be relaxed and okay with the feelings that I am feeling.
That's good.
Yeah.
This is the first time that you've ever gone out without me and actually had a good
Y-
experience. You weren't texting me the whole time. You weren't
Yeah.
like we've done this before. I mean, we were poly for 5 years and you went out on dates
Yeah.
and you would text me the entire time and it would be a lot of negative stuff and it was never a good situation and it was like I want you here, I wish you were here, I don't like this. And this is a
Yeah.
first
So I guess let's paint a little picture for everybody.
by all means.
So it was this Friday.
Mm,
I was making my way to drop off kiddos, met them. I was already like 45 minutes late because of traffic because we live far from each other.
yeah.
And we met at this burger place and it was really cool. I sat across from them. We chatted a little bit because I chat with them, but she's busy, she homeschools her kiddos. And so I mainly just talk to him.
Yeah.
And it's never been like, when you chat with somebody and they're interested and it's all like, sometimes it's kind of like just all sexual.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's just like from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
This
Is on a different
this
level.
message totally on a different level.
Like you're getting to know them as people and vice versa.
Yeah, and everybody knows I'm not a very big chatter online.
Yeah.
So it's sporadic. It's
Mm.
very normal conversation. And so when I met them, I was like, I had already met them before, of course, right? They came to one of our little meet and greets not too long ago, and I chatted their ear off. And so here I get there 45 minutes late, super feel bad, right? I start talking. The waitress doesn't ever come because I'm chatting so much,
Hmm.
and she finally gets there. She gets our order. But it was really nice just to get to know them.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you that it was so funny because we were in this table for 4, and it's them 2, and then it's me across from her, and there's nobody next to me, but as we're talking, I'm talking about you, and we're literally looking at the empty chair.
As if I'm there.
as if you're there. And like we keep pointing that way, like as if you're there, which was so funny. We were all laughing because we were all doing it.
Yeah.
Super chill conversation.
So that's the interesting thing about it, because previous to this, you never really, for everybody who's listening, she's never really let herself enjoy herself.
Right.
And somebody
I'm
asked,
always very standoffish.
so I mentioned this to somebody today, and they said, "Well, why was she in the lifestyle if she wasn't enjoying herself?"
Mhm.
And I said, "Well, I think she did it primarily for me and for experiences with other women initially."
Yes. Yeah. So I joined I mean, so the lifestyle with you was so that you can get some experiences in, and yes, for women for me.
Yeah,
And that's all pretty much how it's always kind of been, and it's been sporadic, and
sure.
I'm not standoffish, I just wasn't interested in playing with men,
Yeah.
period.
Well, and realistically, you were a man hater. I don't really see that so much from you as much
I don't
anymore.
because the men that I'm talking to or the men that have come into our lives aren't obnoxious.
Yeah.
And where we grew up, it was a lot of obnoxious men that
Yeah,
acted like their shit didn't smell.
we ran into
Doesn't
that a
work for
lot.
me.
Yeah.
I do not I'm not I'm a man hater.
You
I
can, but you know what
I
it
can
is?
be, but it's not
You're a
all
machismo man hater.
yes, there you go.
I think guys that are like me, which are pretty laid back and
Yeah.
respectful and things like that,
Yeah.
you take to very
Yeah.
well.
If you're obnoxious or if I see them get drinking too much and get obnoxious,
Yeah.
forget it. I'm not even, and that's my preference. I mean,
Yeah.
I can be picky and choosy.
Sure.
These people, very freaking nice.
Yeah.
So I'm trying not, and then it's not like they got me on the hook. I'm not here to be anybody's girlfriend. That's, but they are so nice. And I guess me letting myself be open to just
This a deeper connection.
a deeper connection, just freaking cool. Like I told him, I was like, I don't know what it is about y'all, but I'm attracted to them.
Yeah.
I'm attracted to their energy.
Okay.
To
Okay.
they are just like us in relationship wise.
Really?
Like he is all about her
Mhm.
and she is all about him. And all she's requesting is for me to be very respectful, which is,
That's
girl,
what you
I
do.
told her, I said, you got nothing to worry about. I am a very respectful person
Yeah.
because I expect that from other women
Sure.
when it comes to you? So now we have like a little group. Now we have a group text going.
Mhm.
So now I get to talk to both of them.
Sure.
I'm digging it.
You liking this, huh?
I'm digging I was able to hold a conversation.
Well, you can hold a
I
conversation.
know.
You have this insecurity that you can't do it without me, and you are perfectly capable.
Because some people just don't know how to continue because I need somebody to kind of talk and I'll follow along
Yeah.
and so we talked about everything. We talked about our kids, we talked about our life.
Mhm.
Yeah, just
Now,
everything.
I know that you would never be somebody's girlfriend,
Mhm.
but would you be somebody's friends with benefits?
Yeah.
I mean, because to be somebody's friends with benefits, and there may be people out there who disagree with me, but to have a friends with benefits situation, it's not transactional. This is not somebody that you don't know their name and you're just going to have sex with. This is somebody that you actually hang out with on personal time as friends and
And hook up
and hook up
occasionally.
occasionally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
It's yeah, I think that's cool.
That's the dynamic that I seem to enjoy, the friends with benefits
Yeah.
aspect of it, because I get my connection.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I still get my connection. I need my connection.
Yeah.
I was talking to someone today about my need for a connection, and she had asked me, she said, "Well, have you always known that you needed that connection?" And I didn't. Nobody ever asked me that. That's interesting, but when we first started in the lifestyle, I didn't feel like I needed that connection. I didn't even realize I needed that connection. And her question was, "Did you have trouble, getting hard or anything like that?" Because right now, if I don't have that connection, I do. I struggle. Back
Oh,
then,
yeah.
I struggled, but I didn't know it was because of
The
that.
connection.
Yeah. So
Mm.
back then I struggled, like, we I remember there was one time we were playing with 2 other couples in our room, and this was early on, and I could not get hard, and I could not stay hard, and I feel like that whole evening was really just a struggle, and that seemed to be mm, those were, like, my experiences early on. There was several different times where I just was it was a struggle for me,
Mhm,
and
mhm.
I didn't realize it. But it wasn't until we became poly that I realized, "Oh, I need a connection. I
Mm.
need a solidified connection in order to feel turned on. I need to know that they want me. I need to
Right.
feel that, because if it's transactional, it does nothing for me."
Yeah. So, somebody also asked, what did they ask us? She kind of I was telling her that that connection you have, right? You didn't know about it. I didn't know that I needed to chill out in order to feel and get to that where you're at,
Yeah,
the connection part.
yeah.
Yeah. And they also asked, like, somebody asked me, "What made you, like, start this? Like, why are you going out with people without Adam? Like,
Ah,
what's up?"
sure.
And I told her, I was like, "Well, I'm the one who's held us back." And it's not like I did it intentionally. It was just a sex thing. Do you know
Right,
what I mean?
right,
Like, okay, like, we find somebody to have sex with. Great, let's do
right.
this. And so I've always been the one to be like, "Nah, we're not doing that."
Yeah,
Or, "No, we're not doing this."
yeah.
And you're always cool with it.
Yeah, and I remember having that talk with you where I was like, there's a lot of stuff that I wanna experience, there's a lot of stuff that I wanna do, and I don't get to do it because you're not down for it.
Right.
And I think that was kind of a big conversation for you because you never really realized that. And I
Yeah.
remember you sitting back going, "Shit, I didn't realize I was holding you
Yeah.
back from
And
experiences."
you and I don't go about things we go about things very differently.
Well, we're 2 very different
We're
people.
2 very different
We have
people.
different likes.
We are, and you're very emotional,
Yeah.
a very
I
emotional
get
or
emotionally attached.
emotionally attached. I don't.
No.
I don't get emotionally attached, but I figured, okay, well, I guess if, we try different things, see where we're at, see if we like them. So far, so good. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't have any complaints. Now, I don't know if this is gonna be like this, like, forever, right? Like,
Well, so
this is the here and now.
this is my thing, and this is one of the reasons why I'm big into friendships, because I'm big into, you know, I think when we started in the journey and we started going through the lifestyle throughout the years, we were always wham bam thank you ma'am. We had our experience, like we would go out with a couple once or twice, and then we would all decide that the vibe was there and we would
Mhm,
have sex.
mhm.
And then once we had sex, that was it. We had our experience. Okay, see you guys later. Maybe we'll contact you guys again someday,
Right,
you know? And that was the revolving door. We never had people that we really saw with any regularity.
right,
And realistically, we're getting older. We're in our 40s. We're not always going to be in this position. At some point we're going to be older. We're going to be the old people in the group, and we're going to be like, yeah, this is not, we can't keep seeking out somebody new.
right.
So while we're in our 40s, I figure we find those connections of the people that we really like. You make friends with them, you have sex with them, you enjoy the sex, you become regular with the sex
Mhm.
to where you can enjoy their company, you can fool around with regularity. And these are your people. This is your
Right.
tribe,
Yeah,
and it doesn't you guys all get so comfortable with each other that it's a comfort thing after a while.
it
It's like, "You
is,
know
yeah.
what? I'm not gonna deal with these new people because I know that this could work or not work. I know that this works. I'm
Right.
gonna stay, let me call them up. Let me hang out,
Yeah.
let's do that."
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's really what I've always wanted is just a group of friends that we really, really like to be around
Yeah.
and really enjoy their company. And guess what? We also like to have sex with them.
Yeah.
And that's all we really need. And it doesn't have to be weird. You can be friends and have sex, and it doesn't have to be weird.
Exactly.
You know, you
Yeah.
it doesn't make things romantic. Now, I understand that some people are like that. Some people will, if they connect with you too strong, they may not wanna interject sexual interaction because that might pile on, you
A
know,
different
a different kind of
a
emotion.
different emotion.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
No.
and it could
And
get
I mean,
weird.
that's fine. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's to each their own.
To each
But
their own, yeah.
this is a new little chapter, and
I'm very proud of where you are right now because I
so
never thought
far,
I'd see you here.
yeah, so far so good. I have no complaints.
Yeah.
Digging it, and we'll see where this goes.
We'll see where this
Yeah.
goes. It's an interesting situation now. Is it I is this something that you're going to entertain with others as well?
I don't
Or,
know.
are you're just gonna keep yourself open to new
I'm gonna
experiences?
keep myself open to new experiences
That's good.
and see where it kinda goes, because I've said it 1,000 times. You don't know what you like until it happens, right?
Exactly.
And I did
Yeah.
not know. I went in with a positive attitude, and I was like, "All right, well, I already liked the conversation when we all met, we'll see how this goes."
Yeah.
Super freaking chill. They walked me to my car. We hugged goodbye. Like, super friendly,
Yeah.
which I dug.
Now was there any, like, kissing or anything like
Nothing.
that? Really? Wow.
Nothing.
Wow.
Yeah, no one went in for a kiss. Very respectful.
Now here's my thing though, and this is what I'm curious about because I dig the very respectful thing, but the hard part with very respectful is if you don't have somebody who is, like, good at getting things started,
Mhm.
then you've got 3 people who are all sitting back being respectful and nobody ever makes the
Well,
move.
I can do that.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they are he's like me where he's like, "Cool, we can do this now."
Yeah.
And she is more
Like me?
like you, where she wants to. I mean, by all means, when you are going to have sex with somebody, I wanna know who it is.
Yeah,
I am
obviously.
I'm a very territorial person.
Yeah,
She seems like she's the same way,
that makes sense.
and so she wants to make sure that I am a good person
Right.
and that I'm not here to I'm assuming this is what, and if I'm putting myself in that same kind of situation as a
Mm,
woman, I wanna make sure that it's not some crazy woman coming into the to mar to my home,
sure.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To my relationship, or somebody who's out to, like, sabotage or be that kind of person.
Right.
And I'm very transparent when it comes to that. I'm not here to take away anybody's man,
Right.
and I'm not here to take away anybody's woman. I'm here to have fun. I'm here to have an experience. I love you. Ain't nobody gonna mess this up,
No.
and vice versa. I'm not here to mess up anybody's
Yeah.
marriage or relationship. So I
No,
think
the idea here is just to
it's
have
for
fun.
fun.
It's
Yeah.
all it is
And
having a good conversation and having some fun.
yeah, and I know we all wanna have sex, and I'm
Yeah.
sure that's gonna come up at some point, you
Right,
know?
right.
But yeah, no, super respectful, walked me to my car, gave me a hug. It was really nice to to chit chat,
Yeah.
and we left.
That's cool.
And I dug that because been in situations where the guy is ready and the woman isn't. Do
Right,
you know what I
right.
mean?
Yeah.
Or we've had that situation where you're ready and I am not.
Right.
So it was really cool to be on the other side. And I couldn't have found a better couple because the woman is we're on that same page.
Sure, sure.
Although I'm more like him where I'm like, we could do this now.
Yeah,
I respect that she is the way she is because I totally get it.
yeah.
I totally understand that.
Now, so you went on your date, and I I am turned on by this.
The whole t
Normally, when you go on dates, which I say that like it happens often, but back in the day when we were poly
Right.
and you would go on dates, something happens in my brain. I get an uncomfortable feeling deep down inside because it's an unnatural feeling, obviously.
Yes.
So my wife is going out by herself with somebody, especially this situation where I don't really know them. I know I've interacted with them, but I
Yeah.
don't know them
No.
very well.
No.
And so, yeah, it can be an uncomfortable situation. And so I specifically had this moment. I came to the bed, and it was, gosh, must have been about 9 o'clock, and you still were having dinner.
Yes.
And 9 o'clock's my bedtime. So I'm laying in bed, and I'm essentially sitting there with this uncomfortable feeling. Now, this uncomfortable feeling can go one way or another. If I let it, I can I can go negative with it.
Right.
And so I can easily get upset and be like, "Well, she's not here yet," and blah blah blah. And like I can make it go uncomfortable. I
Oh,
can make it go
yeah.
negative. But instead, what I started doing was I started edging myself. And so I started laying here in the bed, and I got myself hard because I got hard at the thought because I'm like, I don't know what she's doing. I know that the restaurant closes at 9 and she's still there, and it's 9:15 now, and I haven't heard anything. And so what do? I pull up your location, and I'm looking at your location, your little dot there still at the same spot,
Yeah.
and I'm envisioning sexual stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I'm
Yeah. Because you
envisioning.
have no idea.
No, I have no idea what's going on, and so I'm envisioning all of this stuff while she could be doing this, she could be doing that. It's a lot of the unknown,
Right.
and so, of course, I'm laying there, and I'm just making myself hard, and I'm just getting turned on, and I'm like, "I'm gonna wait until she gets home. I'm not gonna come yet. I'm gonna
Yeah.
wait,"
Yes.
And you eventually called me afterwards, and you were on your way home, and you were like, "Yeah, they are a lot of fun. This is a good time, blah, blah, blah. We didn't do anything though." And so I wasn't let down, but I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, nothing happened." But you found out that I was laying in bed edging, and you were
Oh, I
like,
knew what you were doing.
yeah, you were
I
like,
know
"Just
you.
keep that dick hard. I'll be right there. I'll
Yeah.
be there in a little bit." And I was like, "Okay,
Yeah.
I could
Oh,
do
I did a
that."
little teasing.
Yeah, you did.
I was
Yeah, you
like,
did.
"Wait, I may make a pit stop. Hold on."
Yeah.
Um, yeah, no, it was, I knew exactly what you were doing.
Yeah.
And
But
you
that's
and
what
I
I've always done.
always
Yeah.
and you and I 2 different levels on that,
Yeah.
which is so funny because I was just talking about you last night when you were telling me that I understand that uncomfortable feeling that you got, but man, is it hard for mine to go it's
The hot way.
very rare, and it's just now happening that it goes the hot way, because for me, it goes sometimes the jealous way.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Because 'Cause you're not losing me.
Oh, dude,
So
I
what
have
is there to be jealous about? You
y
literally get me several times a day.
no freaking no reason. It's
Yeah.
just
You just don't wanna share your husband.
yeah, so I have to, like, stop and just talk myself and it's very fast. Like, I can literally now I can do it in a matter of, like, seconds. I'm like,
Well, now
"Girl,
I'm
get over
curious.
it."
So before you left, because you left for a party today, and we'll get into that in a little bit, but before you left, I knew I was gonna be solo today, and I told you, I was like, "Well, I'm gonna look to see if there's somebody I can get with today."
Mhm.
Maybe not necessarily sexual, maybe sexual, I don't know. But I've got nothing going on, so I'm gonna see what's going on? And I set up a date with somebody today, and we went and met at the coffee shop, and we hung out for several hours, and we had lunch and that sort of thing. Now, I'm curious, how did you deal with that? Like, how was that for you? You know they can't hear you.
I know.
Yeah, yeah.
It was fine.
Was it?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fine.
It was fine because you were just shaking your head side to side a minute
It
ago.
was fine.
Yeah?
Yeah. I know who you went with.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
There
fine.
was nothing out of it. I mean, we just got together, we hung
Yeah,
out, we ate lunch
yeah.
and had so that's what I wanna explore is that so you were good going on your date, but you were not as good with me going on mine.
No.
Why?
Hell if I know. I can't even explain it to
See,
you.
that doesn't make sense to
Yeah,
me.
I know the person you went with
Yeah,
she waited for me to respond,
yeah.
have no problem with it. I really don't have a problem with it, but it doesn't give me the excitement that it gives you.
Well, I mean, I don't it doesn't need to give you the excitement, but my thing is why have an issue with it?
Oh, I don't know.
Like, what's the issue? You weren't even in the same town. You were over an hour away, and I think you probably would have been happier if I had just sat on the couch and not gone and done anything, like, you would have been fine with that.
Oh, no, I really didn't mind you going, but I don't know why those feelings come out, like, I don't know, and I cannot explain it to you.
Yeah. See,
It's
that's something I don't understand.
I don't understand them.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know, and I'd rather you not be home.
So then there's no right answer.
There's really not.
Like, you would like for me to go out because you know that that's what I wanna do, but you don't want me to go out because you don't like it.
No. So, I think that that's no. I don't mind you going out, and I don't mind you going out with this person that you met up with.
Yeah.
I feel like I have to be mentally prepared for it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when you left, I told you that I was gonna
Oh, I have no problem with this. I'm just saying, like, in general. I have to be mentally prepared
like,
for,
how far ahead?
well, at least a day.
A day
Yeah.
ahead of
So,
time?
like, spontaneous stuff like this, that I understood it.
Yeah.
But, like, if I know you're gonna do something or go somewhere, I want a day. Like, I can't just pop and be like, "Okay, cool." You know? I can, but it's not gonna be genuine.
Mhm.
Do you
Mhm.
know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna tell you, sure, if you have something pop up automatically, like, I only have, like, an hour notice, I'm gonna be fine with it. But if you're asking me, do I like it? No, I do not like it.
And that's the part I really wanna explore is what is it about it that you don't like?
I guess it's the
Because nothing
controlling
bad is
maybe. I
happening.
guess the
Like,
controllingness in me, honestly,
the
the
controllingness?
controllingness, like,
What
I'm
do you
not
mean?
there to control situations, I'm not there to
But even if you were there, you wouldn't control the
I don't
situation.
know.
Like, I mean, I'm your husband, I'm not your child, so
Yeah.
obviously you don't control me and what I do, so even when you're there, you don't control the situation, we're both autonomous.
Yeah, but I'm there.
I don't
It's different.
how is it
It's a
different?
different in my
So
head, it's
because
different.
you're there, I will act differently if you're there as opposed to if you're not there?
I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it doesn't like I said, it's not something that I'm gonna be like, "Oh, don't do that." No, I'm not gonna be that, I don't do that.
yeah.
But
Well, I mean, it
but
wouldn't
you
be fair
asked me
because you're going to
yeah, but
yeah.
you asked me yeah, but we've discussed this. I don't have the same kinks as you.
Yeah, I know that,
Do you know what I
and
mean?
that's
Like, I don't
fine,
have the
but
same
it's the respect. We've had this discussion
Oh, for
before, and you
sure.
said that if you were gonna do this, that you would still give me the
Of
same
course, and
respect,
I do.
but I'm still trying to wrap my head around what the issue is, because if I was going out there and having sex with somebody, you wouldn't have an issue with it, like you would if I just went out with somebody for just to meet them and hang out with them.
It's I don't know what it is, but you asked me if I liked it.
No, I asked you if you had a problem with
Oh,
it.
no problem.
Yeah.
No, I don't have a problem with it. I'm going to you are your person. You're gonna if you wanna do something, you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
You're very respectful. You ask me, you do whatever the process is, but I don't have the same feelings you have when it comes vice versa. And I don't think I'm ever gonna have those excited feelings. I try.
Well, see, you just saying that has
No,
sealed
no,
the
no, no.
deal for that
Oh,
because
no,
you
no,
were like,
no.
"Well, I'm
No, no,
trying
no.
to feel that," but
So,
then you're like, "I don't
no,
think I'm ever gonna have that."
no, like, I don't think
You speak in
so
complete
I don't no, okay. I understand the feelings that you have, and I know how you get excited about me doing it, right?
Mhm.
I like you happy, and so it takes me that I'll rephrase. It takes me a bit to get the feeling of excitement that you get. It just takes me a bit. So, like, you went out today, right?
Mhm.
I had no problem with it.
Mhm.
I was at the party, I had to answer really quick. I got my phone and I answered, and I was like, "Sure." I respect her, she respects me. She understands you and I.
Yeah.
No problem,
Yeah.
because I know her. I don't have a problem with
Right,
that.
you know that there's
But that
not an issue.
was I excited? "Ooh, what is he doing? What?"
No, I would figure you wouldn't be excited. You don't
Yeah.
get into that the way I do.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
I know
that's
that.
the only thing. Like, I don't have that same feeling. I'm trying to get there, or I'm trying to.
I don't even need you excited. I just want you to be okay with it. Like, I feel uncomfortable feelings from you, or like when I see you, sometimes a little bit of attitude will come out in your voice when you're talking to me. And I'm like, okay, she didn't care for the fact that I was out. You
Today
know?
you felt that?
Yeah, yeah, totally.
Really?
Yeah, talking to you on the phone, or you'd be spacing out, or just like, when you were at the house. It wasn't major.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. It wasn't anything where we would fight or anything like that.
Yeah.
But when I haven't seen you for several hours throughout the day,
Yeah.
the first thing you do when you come through the door is you're very loving and all over me and you're kissing me and all that stuff. Today, I hadn't seen you for several hours. You
Yeah.
walked through and you were just like, "Hey, how's it going?" Like you were low energy. You weren't
Oh,
very
I think I
excited to
was
see
just
me.
low energy. So I
No,
think you get.
you weren't.
I wasn't I
No,
was
because you picked it up later.
I wasn't upset about you going out. I had no feelings towards you going out at all
Yeah,
today. No. At all. I knew we were gonna see that person again.
yeah.
No.
And that was my thing was, like,
No.
it wasn't major, but it was noticeable where I was like, "Oh, well, she's kinda got," and that's why I brought it up now because
No.
your tone was different. You, even when you're exceptionally tired, will come up to me and be very loving towards me and that sort of thing. You weren't. And
Yeah.
you literally were gone for several
I was gone for
hours
a long time.
out of town.
No. And if I did that, that's just my mind, because I was had no feeling toward it at all.
Hmm.
At all.
Hmm.
Yeah. No. Tired
Tired from what? From driving?
from going, yeah, that,
Yeah.
and then going to the grocery store.
Oh, man, forget
Yeah.
it.
But
Yeah.
no, I had no feeling. And but going back to I don't get the, "Ooh, the excited, what is he doing?" I don't get that. And I'm not trying to train myself to get there. I'm trying to not get to the, "Ugh, he couldn't just stay home?
Yeah.
He couldn't just sit there and wait like we discussed?" No, I don't get I'm not there.
Mm.
So, no, I had no feelings toward it at all.
No. Huh.
No.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, you ate without me, maybe that was it,
Yeah.
'cause I hadn't eaten.
That one you had attitude with, because you had
Yes,
asked me, you were
'cause
like,
I
"Well, are you
hadn't.
hungry?" And I was like, "No, I already ate."
Yeah, I hadn't eaten, and I was like, "Oh, okay." That's what it was. I hadn't eaten. I mean, I ate at
You
the
should
party a
I
little
don't
bit, but
so then you did eat.
that's not what I wanted to eat. I wanted to pick you up, and I wanted to go eat something.
So you should have vocalized that early
Well, I
on.
thought it was.
So you were gone. You left here
Yeah.
at like little bit before 11. You didn't get home till almost
Dude,
4.
I know that was
So
so freaking
I'm
long.
not gonna not eat during that time because you wanted to eat with me. Like, that's just not cool. So obviously I was gonna eat. I wasn't gonna not eat, and I didn't know what you were
I think
doing.
that's what it was, that I was just hungry.
Well, you shoulda eat.
I was
And I
hangry.
told you, I was like, "Stop and get something." "No, no, I'm fine." And it's like,
Yeah.
"Well, why? Why do that?"
'Cause
But you have to understand when you do that, it makes me feel guilty. Your reactions always do something to me.
they
They
do.
do. And because I have a lot of trauma from your reactions from when we were
Yeah.
poly, when I'm trying to do something new like this today, you're under the microscope. I am
Oh.
watching every move. I'm listening to every word you say. I'm paying
Yeah.
attention to see if you're acting normal or if you're putting on a facade. I'm watching everything to see if you're genuinely reacting to what I did today or not.
Yeah.
And I mean, you didn't fail. You didn't fail me because I got that reaction out of you. I was like, "Great.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be an issue now."
No issue with you going out,
But you had an issue with me eating without you.
but even if you were with our kids and you ate without me,
No, because
it
'cause
would
I've
have been
done
an issue.
no, it wouldn't have because 'cause
Yeah,
I've done that
no.
before and that hasn't been an issue.
Well, I was hungry.
Well, you should have eaten.
Yeah, I'm aware
Like,
of that now,
that's not a difficulty to
but you
figure
asked
out.
me
I
and
mean
I'm telling you
no, I understand
it
that.
was probably because of that, because I was hungry, but it wasn't because you were out at
Uh,
all.
well, I mean, you could have vocalized that if you wanted me to not eat until which is
Oh.
another portion of your
I
controllingness.
don't think I cared until I was hungry and I was halfway here and I was like, "Oh, do you wanna go eat something?" And you're like, "No, I already ate." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Well, it wasn't that sweet how you said it.
"Oh, no." I said, "Oh," via text. I
Yeah, it
said, "Oh."
wasn't that sweet.
The "oh" wasn't on text, wasn't sweet.
No, because I told you, I said, go eat
Yeah,
something."
and I
It's
was
like,
like,
"No,
"Nah,
no, it's fine."
no."
And it's like, "Great,
And then I went
okay."
to the grocery store.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Don't roll your eyes at me. Obviously,
Anyway.
there's a reason why I'm discussing it. This is
Yeah,
not something new. There's a reason why I bring it up
because
because you have major issues on the norm. I mean, you're coming off of them and you're getting better, but, you know, I don't know why you make that face at me.
oh, I'm just making a face at
You
you.
make a face at me every time. I'm just that's the thing about it is you can sit here and say how you're feeling about stuff, but sometimes I say what I'm feeling about stuff and I can tell you're not taking to it very well. And it's you have to understand that we have always done what you wanted in this lifestyle.
Yes.
And now you're trying to open yourself up so that I can experience stuff, but your reactions aren't always nice. And I understand that you're trying to fix things and stuff like that, but I mean, you have to understand that you're not the only one with trauma from the poly experience that we had. I have trauma from our poly experience because of how you acted during it.
Right.
So now we're doing this different thing where we're doing separate stuff. And I'm so happy that you had a great experience because I think that's fantastic. But I would like that same support towards me, you know, without attitude or without any kind of guilty feelings or anything like that. Like that's never any fun, you know?
Right.
And it kind of triggers my trauma because then I'm like, "Ugh, she's got a problem with it, you know.
Nope.
We're gonna end up fighting about it,
No.
you know." Like that's where I expect it because you're still very I think you associate everything with poly still.
Uh, no.
You said
I
that the
don't
other
think
day.
so. No.
You said that
Not
the other day.
not 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 things like this anymore.
No?
No. No. I know
So not going out separately, you don't associate that with poly anymore?
I'm really trying not to associate those 2 things anymore. Like,
Okay.
I'm so over the fucking poly feelings
Mhm.
because it just pisses me off.
'Cause it pisses you
Just
off?
pisses me off. So I try to get those, like, out of my head
Yeah.
because it just
'Cause it puts
pisses
a
me off.
negative it puts you in a negative
It
space.
puts me in a very negative space where it's like, it's not even fun to even do things because I'm like, "Ugh, poly shit." And it's not I'm really trying to, like, not talk about or deal not talk about it, but have those same feelings I had when we were poly,
Yeah.
because it pisses me off. It's like, "That again? Those feelings? No."
Yeah, 'cause it's not the same thing.
No,
No,
it's not.
that's the same thing. It's saying
No.
we're in a different spot now. We're in
Yeah.
a different place.
And I'm a different person
Yeah.
than when we were poly. If I don't
You're
like
a different person since we started the
if I don't
podcast.
like something, I don't like it. And I can try to explain it to you and explain it to everybody, but it's like, I just don't like it. There's no reason for it other than I just don't like it.
Mm,
But I mean, it seems to be working.
yeah.
It's it's a different area, a different area that we're in and a different thought process, I guess you can
Yeah.
say.
It is something different. Like, not a lot of people can do it.
No. Yeah. No, not a lot of people can do it.
So, yeah, I think that's really one of the interesting aspects of all of this because we have I find it really, really fun reach this point in look to play separately. Not everybody's looking for a couple.
You mean not everybody is not like both of us, but, like, want to be with both of
Yeah,
us?
sexually.
Okay.
Yeah, so not everybody is into the couple scene, and some people are just wanting you, or some people are just wanting me, that sort of thing. And we may be into that, but at the same time, we're gonna stop and go, sorry, but I would really love to, but I can't because we only play together."
Mhm.
And I think we've always held each other back because of that. Now you have opportunities to enjoy sexually different experiences, and that won't hold us back, either one of us, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So we're not doing this all the time. Obviously, this is not our new dynamic where we're just going out and playing separately all the time.
No. No.
This is just a little something added for the times, every now and then where there's a couple that's only interested in you or this or that, whatever.
Right, right, right.
We have that option.
Mhm.
We have that ability. The couple that sees you, they're an attractive couple. Honestly, I'm bummed that I can't be a part of it because, that would be fun.
Yeah.
But I'm happy for you to have that experience because I don't wanna hold you back from that. That could be
Right.
a lot of fun, and
Yeah.
they seem like really nice people.
Yeah.
And so I like that we're doing that for each other just to have those experiences and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Now you went to, a fun little party today, uh, that I thought was interesting. Now I remember the first time I've heard of these parties, uh, I must have been in my late teens or something like that, and somebody handed a little card to somebody, a friend of mine. I was already out of high school, I was older, but it was a little card, and it was for a women's only kind of get together, and I
Mhm.
remember asking what it was, and some girl was like, "Oh, it's a fun party," and I was like, "I don't know what that means," and she's like, we basically just show off new, sex toys, and women decide whether they wanna buy them or not." And I was like, "Oh, so it's like it's like a Tupperware party, but for sex toys,
Pretty much.
essentially."
Yeah.
So, I don't know why they don't have this sort of thing for guys. Guys have sex toys too, and
So, one, I don't ever go to these things because I don't like
social gatherings.
I don't like social gatherings where they're gonna sell something.
Okay, yeah,
Don't like
yeah,
that. So I don't care if it's like a timeshare, it doesn't
right.
but I'm supporting a friend, and it was, um, the lady who showed us everything, super knowledgeable about all the toys, but it's from everything. They have face cleansers, they have body wash stuff, like, it's not only sex toys.
Mm,
And then it goes into, like, the lubes and toys. And somebody asked, "Do you ever do a party where it's the male and the female?" And she said she did it before, but it didn't end up the way the hosts thought it was. Now, I personally would not want males there.
no?
No,
Why?
because these toys are for you and your partner, but they're mainly for women.
Yeah,
Like, if you just look at them all, I mean, I bought a toy and
mm,
you and I used it,
yes, we did.
but that's because I bought it specifically for you and I to use it.
I gotcha.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But it's a solo by myself too.
Right, right.
So there's some stuff for couples, but for a man to be there, I think I would look at it differently.
Now that's interesting because I this is a different world for me. I obviously, as a guy, I don't have any sex toys. I know that there are sex toys for guys. Um, Never been my thing, but I know that they exist. I know that there's not as many for guys either. I know that there's a lot for women, all different types,
So
suckers, all sorts of stuff.
so there's a
But when you go, when a woman goes, not you necessarily, but when a woman goes to get a sex toy, do they involve their partner or spouse on the norm? Is that a thing
um
that you would know of? I mean, obviously, you and I talk about it. We're very open about it, and
so
we've
all
gone.
the toys I have though, were not around when I got them.
Yeah, we got them from Walmart.
Well, the little purple bullet is from Walmart,
Yeah,
but, like,
and
my
the other ones,
rose,
the rose, I was
the
not there
rose yeah, I
for.
bought it for
Yeah,
myself for my birthday.
yeah.
Um, and so Rose is pretty much a self person, like, it's not
But
for
like your dildos and stuff, I mean, we
yeah,
bought
those we bought
together.
together.
Yeah,
Yeah, but, like, I forgot about those.
yeah,
But, like, any, like, the vibrators or stuff like that,
yeah.
um, I don't I don't usually think if you're going to like them, so I don't know. Think that like, when I buy the little bullets and stuff, it's not for your pleasure, but it is for to enhance our pleasure.
Yeah, see, that's the thing is because you don't masturbate a whole lot,
No.
and when you do, I mean, you have toys, but it's not really, I guess, because it takes so much time for you to do it. It's like a whole
Yeah. Well, yeah,
so it's not as quick and easy as it can be for me,
right,
for you. Like,
right,
you have to get there, you have to get your to do all this stuff.
yeah,
So, I have all of these toys, but realistically, you primarily use them when we're together
yes.
rather than on your
Or
own,
if I'm, like, by myself,
which is not very.
which is not very often. Like, if it's a late start for me and you've already gone to work or whatever,
Yeah,
yeah, I'll come lay down. Friday. Friday morning, I was by myself.
yeah,
You had already left. I laid down.
mhm.
I watched a little porn and I
Really?
masturbated, and it took me less than 5 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah. So if I'm in the right mind and I'm relaxed and I'm not rushing myself,
Yeah,
I can do this.
yeah.
But I'm lazy. So I'm like, "Nah, I'm not gonna
Too lazy to masturbate,
I
huh?
am too lazy to so I don't have the sexual desire to masturbate all the time. I mean, I have sex with you on a daily.
Yeah,
You make me come.
yeah.
If I don't come, then I'm fine with it because my pleasure is pleasing you.
Mhm,
So
mhm,
I'm okay with it. But Friday we were done. You had already made me come like 3 times.
mhm.
You went to work and I was like, "Oh, man, I could really go for another round." And so I masturbated
Yeah.
and it was great.
Now, was it right away after I left, or was it after a while? Like, had you already come down from when we had sex?
I was right away after you left.
Yeah,
You left, you yeah, you left and I was like, "Okay." I cleaned up the kitchen, it took me like 5 minutes and I came and I laid down.
yeah.
And I was like,
And see, so, like, I don't know what it is about, because women can come and they'll be in the mood and keep going and that sort of thing. I guess it's not as for men.
but
And
it's not every woman.
no, it's not every woman, but I have that ability. And so, like, take for example, um, we had fun with somebody, and it's funny because I can finish, I'll come, and then I'll stop, and of course, I'll take the condom off and do that whole thing. But I'm still hard, and I'm
Mhm,
still turned on, and I'm
mhm.
still ready for more. And so then I'll put on another condom and we'll go at it some more. We were all done. Like, we've had a few rounds. We were all done laying in the bed. And I was still hard. And I was still
Yeah.
jacking off there.
Yeah.
And so when you guys started getting dressed, I just called her over and I had her lay down next to me naked and
Yeah.
I just jacked her until I came.
Yeah.
Now, I was I don't know what it is about once you come, being able to get back into it again, like, that's hot. Like, if too much time passes for me, then I'm gonna be like, "Okay, I'm done. I
Yeah.
can't."
Yeah.
But if it's just enough time, just a few minutes or whatever, a little bit, I can get back into it.
Mhm.
So, like, after she left, and then you were like, "Do you think another round? Can we have sex?" Like, "Fuck yeah, we can have sex.
Yeah.
Let's do this," you know?
Yeah.
'Cause it wasn't that long after.
Yeah.
Like, we had just
I
had
mean, I
sex.
can get you to no matter
Oh,
what,
yeah,
but
yeah.
other people I know what you mean.
Yeah,
Yeah, it takes you a
it
while.
takes me a bit. So,
Yeah.
I when I've been with other women, they I'll finish and they'll be like, "Oh, do you wanna have another round?" It's right away, absolutely, I can deliver. But if they put too much time in between rounds, I don't I don't know if I'm like, it's a mental thing for
Yeah.
me. It has to stay in the forefront of my mind because otherwise if I'm like, "Okay, I'm done. I just retired,"
Yeah.
then it's gonna be hard to get hard again,
Right.
It's a weird
Yeah.
problem to have. I don't know, I can't explain the way I am. I am so odd.
No, especially if you come in me, I'm if you leave me alone, I'm good to I can masturbate.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
sometimes you do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
which ends
love
up
to mas
turning me on.
so I love to masturbate. I just don't ever have to. And I know I said I'm lazy. Well, because I have to go get my toy and I have to go find
Yeah,
good porn
right.
and stuff like that. So I love to masturbate. I just
I hardly ever see you do it.
I don't I just don't do it. So like when
I guess you don't really have to
I
because
really
we
don't
have a
have to.
good sex life.
Yeah. So like we were done, you were gone. I was like, oh my God, I have a quiet house right now. I'm gonna lock my door. I'm gonna lay down on my nice cold bed and I'm going to do this and then I'll shower.
Yeah.
So it was nice. It put me in the right mood I needed to be in to go oil change. So so yes, I went to a party and I bought toys and I bought an amazing toy.
It's a different one,
It is
yeah.
so cool.
So so you're digging the sucker portion of it now. Is this like
Um
a new thing?
so it was a sucker portion, but it's also the insert one.
Mhm.
And so this one doesn't suck as much as a rose.
Okay.
Um Honestly has no comparison to the rose,
Really?
but it does do something. It's like I don't know. It was cool.
Hmm.
It was hot. And of course I'm using it while I'm watching y'all, so it's like even hotter. So
Yeah, that was pretty hot that you were sitting back using
oh,
your
I could have
your
just used
toy
that and
just
been like,
watching us.
"Peace. I'm gonna go watch TV."
Really? You would have just left us here and
I'd be
gone and
like,
watched
"Peace. I'm
TV?
gonna go watch TV."
That's so weird. I would wanna be there and listen or watch or whatever.
Because it made me feel like it was
You
good. That
needed
was
to
a
go lay down.
good orgasm. I was like, "Oh my god,
Well,
yes."
then you came to the bed and you
And I
ended
came
up
to the bed
having
and I was like,
more.
"Oh,
Yeah, you had some really good orgasms.
I did.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh, yeah, that
It
was
was
fun.
excellent."
We had a good several rounds
We
in there.
did.
Yeah,
It was nice.
yeah. I wanna say we had sex for, like, 2 hours. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not my personal best, but it's not bad.
No, it's not your personal best, huh?
No, no. I've
No.
You and I, we've had some weekends, man, like, weekends long
Yeah.
sex, like,
Yeah.
just nonstop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those were some interesting I don't know
Yeah.
how the hell I didn't lose more weight doing that. That's some major cardio.
Yeah, you were doing some cardio today. I
Oh,
had to
man,
get the
I was
fan.
I was sweating,
I
man.
was like, "You need a towel?
Oh, dude,
Got you some
got
water?"
some good ab work in there, yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
did
yeah.
good.
Yeah, we didn't break the bed, which is nice too. It's a
No.
sturdy motherfucker.
Yes, it is.
But I gotta take care of that squeaking. I don't know what that's a
Doesn't bother me.
no? It depends on what end we're in.
And if the kids are around, we just put the
Yeah.
music on,
Oh,
and
that's true.
if
That's
they can
true.
hear the bed squeaking, sorry, walk away from our door.
So when this all took place today, you genuinely like watching me with her?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. It was nice.
Is it the same kind of when I like watching you with somebody? Like, is it that? Because I like watching you, it's because it's like my wife is a porn star, and then I'm like, "Oh, man, I know exactly what she's doing, like, that shit's fucking good right there."
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
like, do you do
Because
that
I was
too?
telling her, I was like, "Dude, wait till he gets on your back, you gonna like that." Yeah. No, I didn't have any, like, problems. If I
Yeah.
would've had a problem, I have no problem vocalizing that, like,
Yeah.
and you're just having too much sex." No, it was
Yeah.
hot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was hot.
Yeah, she was hot.
So, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was a fun
Yeah.
definitely capped off our night. That was a fun night. And then it was like, "Oh, man, we have to record."
Oh,
But it was a busy weekend. We had a lot going on, so
yes.
we weren't able to do it sooner, but this works out, because we're gonna finish up this recording at some point. We're gonna veg out on some Whataburger
And then we have to prep everything for
for
yes, because
our Easter barbecue.
listen to this, it's going to be Easter.
Yeah, yeah, it will be Easter, and I will be BBQing
Yes.
all day.
Yes.
Yeah, but, I will say that, I'm looking forward to having more experiences with you. I think I told you this the other day. I like, and it's definitely my preference, to play with you than separate from you.
Yes.
I would prefer it be us together
Same.
than separately,
Same.
but I am okay with you playing separately. I just don't want it to be an all the thing for us. You know what I mean? Like, if it's our preference for us to play together,
It's
then we should always play together, right?
it's so funny.
What?
It's so this part that we're in now is so funny because I have always been the one to say things like that
Yeah.
because you have always wanted to be the one to venture out.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Well, and I'm saying it for your benefit
yeah,
because,
but it's funny because
I am one to venture out.
you
I'm
are one.
I'm I'm one to gain new experiences and,
Yeah, and
get
so
involved in all sorts of stuff.
hear you say that is kinda it's funny because it's
I'm just saying it because, I wanna make sure that you and I are on the same page, that obviously you don't have to worry about that from me, and I'm saying it out loud because obviously I don't have to worry about it from you.
yeah,
I want us to be able to do this and enjoy this, but if there comes a time where all of a sudden we notice we're doing separate more
yeah.
and we're doing together less,
I don't think that ever
I
happened.
don't think so either, but
No.
it's worth bringing up.
Yeah, I don't think
And
that'll
it to
ever
where,
happen.
if we notice that, okay, this is happening way more, is, obviously we need to reconnect. Now, what my absolute favorite part about us playing separately, and I I like having sex. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy having sex, and especially if it's somebody that I'm gonna play with separately, it's gotta be somebody that I like, that I'm really into, that I'll enjoy being to play separately, because if it's not, then all I'm gonna be thinking about is you,
Mhm,
and it's not gonna work out very well.
mhm.
But, my big thing is anybody that I would play separately with, I would have to, really enjoy them as a person, because it would be a struggle. I wouldn't be able to do that. And I feel like if it was like a regular thing all the time, I don't think I would enjoy it.
No, you probably wouldn't.
I wouldn't think so,
No.
because it's kinda like a little treat,
Yeah, yeah.
It's like a
And
little
honest
fun.
yeah, and, like, I mean, I know you're just mentioning to mention it, but I really don't think that thing like that would ever happen just because,
Oh, I don't think so
you
either,
know
yeah. And we've already done it. We've already done the
mhm,
poly thing. We've already done the separate thing. We've already
mhm.
done all of this.
Fun
Like,
together.
I really do
I like
but I like us together because you have made changes and made it easier.
mhm,
So, like, it's easier now for me to enjoy myself when we're all together,
mhm,
because I'm not so worried about you. You're gonna do your thing.
mhm.
And if it doesn't work out for you, then you're gonna come and join us.
Yeah,
But You used to put a stop to me doing stuff.
Yeah.
And now it's like
No, now I just
things are
now I just put a stop to whatever he
Yeah.
thinks he's gonna do, he could go try to do it by himself. I'm gonna go back to my husband
Yeah.
and woman, and
Yeah.
I'm be like, "We're just gonna do this."
And
Yeah.
so now, yeah, I mean, you've made it so pleasant now that I really do enjoy and prefer it to be both of us together.
Mhm.
Um, but I will say that because I find the whole separate thing hot on occasion, it is kind of like I'd like to send you off to go do your
Right.
thing and then come back. And my absolute favorite part of this, and this is what I was leading up to, is not so much the act itself, but the reclaiming process
And the
afterwards
reconnection.
and the reconnection.
Mhm.
Because, man, like even after your little date, even though nothing happened afterwards sexually, you came home. We had incredible sex, for one thing. We have a great sex life, but this was really, really good sex.
Mhm.
And just being able to cuddle, and I don't know what it is, but when we're away from each other and we're with other people, we tend when we finally get back together, we really zone in on each other. And it's just kind of nice, because we are very serious about each other,
Mhm.
but it's just that reconnection process. We've just
Mhm.
always been good at that.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
that is probably the best part of the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's probably the part is being able to come back to each other and reconnect and have greats and talk about it all.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the enjoyable part.
Yeah.
But yeah, make no bones about it. I do, if we can play as a couple, I would much rather play as a couple.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah. It's just more fun.
I agree.
Even if we're just watching each other,
Yeah.
you know? Like, you saw what happened tonight, like, we took turns sitting there and watching each other,
Yeah.
and she even took a turn and sat there and watched us,
Yeah. Yeah, it
it's
was
one of those
nice.
things. It was
Yeah.
really, and that's it's just it's nicer with you than without you.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Mhm.
I don't That's what I think. That's how I feel about that. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up here because, it's getting late, and I think we have Whataburger waiting for us. I
We
am
do.
hungry, man. So we're going to eat. But I do want to say a special thank you to all of you who are listening out there in podcast land. We appreciate you guys being a part of our podcast. We get a lot of people who reach out to us, and um, they send us messages, lots of love, lots of support. And, it's y'all who keep us going, realistically. It's y'all who have us excited to do this every week. So I just want to express that. I just want to tell you guys thank you very much for that. We are splayed all over the place. I hate to say it, but if you guys were at following us at one point on TikTok, um, our TikTok was shut down and we are not able to recover it, unfortunately. So we had to start up a new TikTok. Now, you are able to reach us at our email, which is beyond monogamy for you at gmail.com. That's beyond monogamy, number four, letter U at gmail.com. And then, of course, you can reach us on our Facebook, Beyond Monogamy with Adam and Pris, and some of and our Instagram as well. But our new, do you have that information?
I do. It's at beyond.monogamy. And you'll see a picture of us,
Nice.
but it's
Nice.
very
But
simple.
would ask that if you can go out there and if you have a TikTok, jump on there. And, I do have one request for all of you listening. I would like, if you can, if, all a part of this huge community of ethical, non monogamous, um, and you have friends who are in this
Yes.
community, spread the word. Help
Yes.
us out. Help us grow because you're in on the ground, man. And we're gonna do our best to expand this, and we need your help.
We do.
We really enjoy doing the joy, being able to entertain you guys and have these conversations. We're gonna start taking on guests at some point, and things are gonna take a turn. But we would really appreciate it that if you like our cast, if you really enjoy it, help us spread the word because we could really use your help.
Yes.
Yeah. So, anyways, with that, we really appreciate you guys tuning in. And you know what? We will see you guys next week.
Bye.